Professor M. Viswanathan, a doctor, teacher, researcher, philanthropist, and as one of the long-term staff recently reminded me, a fantastic human being. On the occasion of his 98th birthday, it gives me great pleasure to introduce this museum, which was built in the honor of the man fondly known as the father of diabetology. He was born in a small town in Kerala called Irnalakuda to Mr. A.K. Menon and Dr. Madhavi Amma. Now, while speaking about his childhood, it is very important to highlight an incident which may or may not have been the making of Professor Viswanathan. When he was 10 years old, there is a Malayalam festival called Vishu, which is a festival of the Malayalam New Year. And the tradition which is probably seen at the time of Vishu is to see the statue of Lord Vishnu as Vishukani early in the morning. But unfortunately, when Professor Viswanathan was 10 years old, the Vishukani that he saw was the body of his father. He first arrived in Chennai as an 18-year-old to do his undergraduate and postgraduate study in medicine at the government Stanley Hospital. As soon as he finished his study, he was offered the role of a professor at the government Stanley Hospital. He was forced to leave his beloved Stanley due to unforeseen political circumstances, and he started this hospital in the year 1954, which was probably the first hospital established for diabetes, along with his friend Dr. Jai Singh. So as we move on to the first part of the museum, we can see a host of medals and honors conferred upon Professor Viswanathan, the most important of being the B.C. Roy National Award, which still today remains the highest award that can be conferred on a doctor in the country. So while talking about these medals and honors, I think it's most important to highlight why he received them. When he first started speaking about diabetes, he was ridiculed by his colleagues for having looked at the non-communicable diseases at a time when a lot of people were focused on the communicable diseases. But fast forward to 2021, we'll see that even the novel coronavirus has some sort of relation with diabetes. He developed a comprehensive low-cost model for diabetes, which was not seen anywhere in the world at that time. And he also spoke about the importance of prevention of diabetes. This photo probably shows the fleeting moments of his last conference, which he attended days before his death. And moving on to this photo here, you can see him standing in the company of a few foreigners. And this gets to my memory something that he confided in my father. He said that his father had confided in him, saying that he was a short, colored man in the company of men of color, and yet he felt so tall. In this section, we have tried to preserve a few of the things that were used by Dr. Viswanathan in his daily medical practice. The stethoscope which he used while he was practicing, the desk setup as and when he used, and his glasses also, which were a part of his daily life. This is perhaps my favorite section of the museum. This section contains about 40 years worth of records maintained personally by Dr. Viswanathan himself. Every person with diabetes should be helped to live his normal span of life in perfect health. This is something that our founder said in 1991, which we have tried to preserve to this day in this organization.